Once upon a time, there was a college student named Sonali. Sonali was a bright and ambitious student, but she had a bad habit of procrastinating. She would often put off studying and assignments until the last minute, and as a result, she would be stressed and anxious. One day, Sonali had a big project due in 2 weeks, and she promised herself that she would start working on it right away. However, as the days went by, Sonali found herself constantly distracted. She would spend hours on social media, watching Netflix, or texting her friends. Before she knew it, the project was due the next day, and Sonali hadn't even started. She spent the entire night working on the project, drinking coffee to stay awake and pushing herself to finish on time. By the time she was done, she was exhausted and barely able to keep her eyes open. The next day, Sonali turned in her project, but she knew it wasn't her best work. She had made several mistakes, and the project didn't meet her usual high standards. Sonali was disappointed in herself, but she didn't know how to break the cycle of procrastination. A few weeks later, Sonali had another project due, but this time she decided to take a different approach. She set up a schedule, broke the project into smaller tasks, and started working on it a little bit each day. She didn't allow herself to get distracted, and she made sure to take breaks and reward herself for her progress. As the deadline approached, Sonali felt confident and prepared. She had put in the time and effort, and she knew that her project was the best it could be. When she turned it in, she received high praise from her professor and classmates. From that day forward, Sonali realized that procrastination was holding her back. She learned that by breaking tasks into smaller steps, setting realistic goals, and staying focused, she could overcome her bad habit and achieve her goals. Sonali never procrastinated again, and she went on to have a successful college career and beyond. Procrastination is a common behavior that affects people of all ages, backgrounds, and professions. Whether it's putting off a task until the last minute or delaying important decisions, procrastination can have a negative impact on our productivity, well-being, and success. In today's video, we'll explore the science of procrastination, the reasons behind it, and some strategies to overcome it. So what is procrastination? Procrastination is the act of delaying or postponing a task or decision despite knowing the negative consequences of not completing it. It's a complex behavior that involves cognitive, emotional, and motivational factors. Procrastination can take many forms, including putting off work until the last minute, avoiding unpleasant or difficult tasks, engaging in distractions instead of working, failing to make decisions, postponing important activities such as exercise or health checkups. Now let's discuss the science of procrastination. Procrastination has been the subject of many scientific studies over the years. Researchers have identified several reasons why people procrastinate, including fear of failure. You often avoid tasks because you fear you will fail or make mistakes. This fear can be so overwhelming that you don't even start the task. Lack of motivation. You may lack the motivation to complete a task, especially if it's not interesting or rewarding. Poor time management. You may struggle with time management skills and underestimate the time needed to complete a task. You may also overestimate your ability to complete the task quickly. Perfectionism. You may want everything to be perfect, which can lead to procrastination as you wait for the perfect time or conditions to start. Distractions. You may be easily distracted by social media, emails, or other activities that provide instant gratification. Now, let's come to the solution part: how to overcome procrastination. Procrastination can be a difficult behavior to overcome, but it's not impossible. Here are some strategies that can help. Break tasks into smaller steps. Instead of trying to tackle a large task all at once, break it down into smaller, manageable steps. This can make the task seem less overwhelming and easier to start. Set SMART goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. SMART. This can help you stay focused and motivated. Use a timer. Set a timer for a specific amount of time and work on the task until the timer goes off. This can help you stay on task and avoid distractions. Prioritize tasks. Prioritize tasks based on their importance and urgency. This can help you focus on the most important tasks and avoid wasting time on less important ones. Minimize distractions. Identify the distractions that are most likely to derail you and take steps to minimize them. For example, turn off notifications on your phone or block social media sites during work hours. Practice self-compassion. Don't beat yourself up if you procrastinate. Instead, practice self-compassion and remind yourself that it's a normal behavior that can be overcome with practice. Procrastination is a complex behavior that can have negative effects on our productivity, well-being, and success. However, by understanding the reasons behind procrastination and implementing strategies to overcome it, we can increase our chances of success and lead a more fulfilling life. So, next time you find yourself procrastinating, take a deep breath and remember that you have the power to overcome it. Thanks for watching. More wisdom, more solution, better life.